have it!
Supplies ready. Clean up the LZ.
I'm growing stronger.
Big swarm detected. Buck up and get ready.
Lock it in! I'm feeling like a couple of Sukhofs. You ugly son of a bitch! I want it! Bingo! This one suits me best. Bring the fight!
Objective completed, Miner. Get to the drop pod before it heads back to
yeah, now we're talking. Tough choice. Go to hell.
Diving deeper, taking you to stage 2.
I'm a new dwarf. Overclock, rock, and stone.
Load up and get going, Miner. We have quotas to fulfill.
I hate this damn planet. I'm growing stronger.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly. Can't land the supply pod. Impact zone is cluttered. Get it fixed. The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Bingo! Think you could kill me? Well, think again! Cowabunga! I'm gonna be the best survivor. Give me that. Cryo grenades! It's a cold snap in a can!
Time's running out, Miner. The bugs are getting worse.
Gimme, gimme, gimme!
This ain't a picnic, Miner. The bugs are all over you.
Suck on this, you freak!
Objective completed, Miner. Get to the drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
That will teach you!
The drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, Miner.
Feeling much better now.
Well done, Miner. We knew we could trust you to go.
Hello? Hey, hey. What's happening? What's going on? What's kicking? What's licking? You sent me vids of cold air intakes. I'll have to look at them. Got some good tunes. Nice cold Coke Zero. Rocking the Oliver hat. Feeling fat and happy. Just equal amounts of fat and happy. How's everybody doing? When I say everybody, 4 of you. Because, you know. People got things to do. That time of year. Whoosh. Yeah, cold air intake, huh? Diet Coke, nice. I like Coke Zero. I'm a zero. I don't know if there's any different in the formulation. They taste different to me. They taste different to me. So I prefer the Cokes. I prefer the Zeros over the Diet. And I wonder if it's the artificial sweetener. I'm sure. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if they're exactly the same. I think there's a little difference. Google it. Robot. Google it. Thank you. The robot's checking it. I wish I had one. Listen, I've watched iRobot. I've seen the End of the World movies. I still want one. I still want like my own little robot. One of the Elon bots, the Tesla bots, I want one. Is Coke Zero different from Diet Coke? Yes, they're slightly different beverages. Coke, yeah, so Coke Zero uses 2 artificial sweeteners, so it's the double the dose of cancer versus Diet Coke that only uses 1 artificial sweetener. But apparently Coke Zero is closer to the regular taste of Coke Classic. I like it. What else? What is Sammy? So cold air intake, that's good. Escalofin potassium. Yeah, sure. I hope you like it. Does it give you a little more vroom? What does it give you? Like a few more horses? Of course, you're hopped up. You're hopped up on Ace. Yeah. I don't know what Ace is, but yeah, hopped up on something. Hopped up on life and joy and happiness. How's everything sound? Everything okay? I just put it on beats. Ace K. Okay, gotcha. I read it now. Tukey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? All right, Farm Sim's loaded. I was waiting for Farm Sim to load. I haven't loaded my save game though. That's gonna take a minute too. Because I have so many mods. Speaking of mods, we getting good ones? We getting good mods? Let's see. Latest. TLX rear fenders pack. Okay. TLX front bumper pack. Okay. Just okay. Can you literally add these to any truck? It doesn't have to be a TLX truck, or does it only work with TLX trucks? Yeah. But other people, okay. So, never mind. The Alps. Tilting at windmills again. Okay. You have VIP pass, yeah. The Alps one looks like Erlengrot. I mean, honestly, I really can't tell the difference. I mean, The variation from Erlengrot is so slim that, I mean, it literally looks just like Erlengrot. That's good. It's good that you, I mean, it's an Erlengrot edit, but like, okay. It looks like they just changed the name on it. Yeah. Yeah. Not a very, very good. I mean, if you like Erlengrot, bring back Emerald Coast, right? Real wind pump, Polish pasture for cows, modern car garage. How modern is it? Yeah, I guess. Looks all right. Massey, this. What's the Rodimer Island? That's it. Yeah, never mind. Boop. Mouse steering. I saw this. I mean, what? I need more reasons not to use my wheel. New Holland. Bring the music down a little. All right. Lizard trailer pack, auto repaint. Alma got an update. Iowa Plains View. I saw Klein's video on this. I mean, it's Great American Map. It's probably pretty good. He does great work. So, plus, what did I see? Alfalfa, soybeans, straw. And I also thought there was like custom grain, like there's a custom sowing calendar, which is nice. Custom crop calendars is nice. Definitely worth the download then. This thing looks wicked. Somebody's having way too much fun with color. God, look at that thing. Look at that. That looks wicked. That looks like it's purple. That's something Schultz would drive. Oh my gosh, you can put a plow on it. That's nuts. That's crazy. That thing's pretty cool. Pretty fun. Pick a pitch for foragers. I mean, that's nice. Having some deja vu. Yeah. All right. Well, let's play our game. I want to change maps. I do, but Highlands Fishing comes out in like, what is it? A month, 2 months? Tuck my way in that only but 1, but 2 actual parking days stay in, and then also managed to get an entire construction site fine for not having permits. Oh, well, hey. Way to be Canadian. No. Good for you, buddy. Thought I was going to play it. No. No. I'm sticking with Montana. I want to change maps, but I'm going to change maps again when the Highlands Fishing comes out. Maybe. I don't know. When is Highlands Fishing? Is it November? Maybe we change maps tonight. Who knows? November 4th. So, or it's on sale till November 4th. When's the release date? It's November 4th. So we literally have 6 weeks. Agroforest was the best. Agroforest is a great map. It's snowing. I was in the Caribbean islands. We were living it up. Living La Vida Loca. 47 days. Yeah, so 47 days. So 6 live streams. It's snowing. Do we want to keep playing Montana or not? Like, I can play anything. We can keep playing Montana. The only other thing I thought about doing was that start from scratch, like a completely start from scratch one. Let's go back to the maps. It's just, we're not here. I mean, let's go back. Why did I hit save? Snow flurries, you went to Hawaii. 47 days. 47 days to release. I don't know what I want to do. This one. We can just have my own island and live out my Caribbean life. It's my island. it's pretty basic map. There's not a whole lot going on, but we can make it our own. Like I said, 6 live streams. We have 6 live streams. So like 12 to 20 hours. We're not going to really accomplish a whole lot. Can I get a fire truck for the island? I do need to live on the sailboat, yeah. The other one is this, Alone in the World 2K25, which I mean, that sounds like a concert tour. Sounds like a Taylor Swift tour. Be in the same field by the last stream. Yeah. Alone in the World 2K25. This one looks pretty weird. This, again, I can have my own island. That's what I'm thinking about. Do I want my own little island? Yes, maybe it is the end of the world. It'd be a good one for the not the Hofbergman, but the Mercedes-Benz stuff. Look at that. Look at this monster hill. This thing's wild. What's the other one? This is a 4X map. I'll never get anything accomplished on that. Jellyfish. Speaking of jellyfish, Flossie got stung by jellyfish. Let's just go back to Montana because we're literally it's gonna take me 2 hours to put down a house because I'm as unproductive as a lump. I have not done anything. I have been so unproductive. The first half of the week, I played No Man's Sky because I love that game. It's a blast. It's super fun. I would stream it, but it's kind of boring. It's just a super like farm sim, super exciting. Yeah, she got stung by a jellyfish, had an allergic reaction. It happened on the last day we were there, and by that night she was kind of puffy. And by the next day on the ride home, like we had to stop and get Benadryl and stuff. She didn't see anything; she just felt it. So I don't know. I got something on my leg, so I don't know if I got stung by one too. I don't remember though. But then again, I was drinking heavily, so there is that. All right, what do we got to do? Nothing to sell. Sammy's pumping out the animals. Let's jump over here to the animal pen. Visit. Boop. Maybe I should take it off my leg. No, it's not there. I have like a mark, almost like a burn, because it like blistered a little bit. And then they're like these two, they're almost like claw marks. It's like a demon clawed me. Goat rams. No, we don't need any goat rams. Let's close you up. I think I already fed the cows before I logged off the other day. Got tons of cows. Big J is doing some work. Big J and Sammy are putting in the work. Sammy's just knocking up goats left and right. Big J's hammering them out too. Hopefully it wasn't sticking right. No, I didn't. Like I said, I didn't see anything. So I fed the cows about 2 weeks ago. No, I fed them 69,390. It's snowing, and it's February. There's literally a whole lot we can't do this skip. I mean, there's nothing I can do. It's February. We can plant oats in March. I did some field work though. Let's see. These two fields are ready to plant. These aren't. These are going to be beans. These are going to be oats. 89 and 71 are going to be oats. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Ooh. Pay attention to what you're doing, Raz. We're asleep. It's just snowing. We're just going to sit inside and play video games like I did all week. Like I said, played No Man's Sky earlier this week. It was a pretty good time. And then the last couple days I've been playing Gas Station Simulator. Got sucked into that carpal tunnel machine. Let's see, 4 calves were born and 8 lambs were born. Woohoo! And now the game's all laggy because the field's got to catch up. We got some new lambs and some new goats. We need to sell some goats, probably. Do we have any that are 4 months old? we have any males? So there's Sammy. He can't have any competition. Yep, we got 1, 2. We have 2 rams that are 4 months old. Let's just sell them. I don't want to drive to town for just 2 lambs. Do we have any good goats to buy? Nope, no good goats. David, what's up, man? A mod limit how feed drops just a couple days like old season spot. Yeah, that would be nice. Like the feeding, it would be nice if someone did mod the feeding where it actually felt like purposeful. I mean, it's really like, honestly, I fed the cows. Well, they ate half of the food. I guess I'll make a batch of feed. You guys are moving slow. They're like, cows are like in slow-mo. Look at them. Get up. Get out the way, girl. How old's this bull? 9 months. They can't reproduce yet until it's okay. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's buy this one. Jasmine is her name. Coming to the stage, Jasmine. All right, we got Jasmine bought. Get my tractor. Sorry, I'm feeling goofy. Like that's any different than normal. So we'll make some animal feeds. How was everybody's week? Did everybody have a good week? Anybody do anything fun? Anything exciting? Anything overly productive? I feel like crap today. Yeah, I know that feeling all too well. Although I've slept like crazy this week. I said, I don't know. I must have been really, I've slept a lot. Normally I don't sleep great, but this week I have slept very well. A little too well, to be honest with you. I'm sleeping a little too good. Let's turn our time down. We had it on 5x, we'll run out of time. Turn our mixer on. My game's all laggy. New computer, that's good. I priced mine. I'm looking at about 2,300 bucks to get the one I want. To build the one I want. 2,300 plus tax. So for me, like 2,500 bucks to build the rig I want. It's an AMD rig. It's a Ryzen 7 9800 blah blah blah, and then Ryzen's biggest card. So again, I don't know if I should do that or if I should go with NVIDIA. I've always had NVIDIA, but I'm tempted to go with the Ryzen. $3,500 US, yeah. See, that's what I was thinking. Like for another 500 bucks, I can get like a 5080 or something. But I don't know. I don't know. See it turn. I don't know. I might. So on this map, I haven't tried it on any other maps, but my hay gets turned into pellets as a fill type because I have the straw harvest mod turned on, and I think I have too many fill. I think this map has too many fill types, so I think it gets a little weird. I probably just need to disable straw harvest because I'm not going to use it. That's what I'll do next time I save. I'll disable straw harvest because I'm really not going to use it. I think I have some straw in here. I do. That's plenty of straw. Some silage to top things off. How's our mix? All in the green. Let's go. The 5080s have to cost. Yeah, it is. where AMD's card, I can get the top of the line AMD card for like 800 bucks. Goldeneye, what's up, man? How you been? Thank you for being a member of the third shift. Thank you so very much. Appreciate you. Oh, Sammy, I gambled for you, buddy. We didn't win, by the way. I put $20 on the number 21. Put it all on there. People were like looking at me because, you know, people play roulette. They're like scattering their chips all around. And I'm like, nope, $20. I'm number 21. So we did it. We rolled. It hit 33. 33. It hit 33. So we lost 20 bucks, Sammy. I was hoping it'd hit. Cruise is great. Cruise is great. Goldeneye, we chat every now and then. Goldeneye chat every now and then. We play a little Helldivers every now and then. Shuki and I will track him down. Oh, speaking of cruises, I got something. I got something. You ready? I got something. Ahoy! Ahoy, mateys! Or this, not mateys. I got a cruise captain hat. It's actually for kids. How did I guess that? You guessed it. I got a new hat. We got a new one. I'm a seaman. Look, and it even works with the headphones. I am a kid. I'm a giant kid. So it's too small for me. So I actually had to cut. I had to cut it. I had to cut the back of it because it's so tiny. Why is my camera's really low? There we go. Oh, and I got a new chair because my kid broke my chair. So I got a new gaming chair. Nothing fancy. It was only like $100 because I didn't want to invest tons of money. Plus, if I don't like it, I'll just give it to him. His chair is about toast too. But yeah, he broke my good chair. It wasn't like good, but it was better than this one. Wonder what he was watching at the time. I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. I don't want to think about it. Yeah, this is my cruise cat. I almost started to play like fishing North Atlantic or something. So is there a cruise ship simulator? Is there a game called Cruise Ship Simulator? That's what we should have played. Must have been a heck of a party, yeah. Hope we cleared the history of these. Yeah. Very true. No, it was the youngest, the young one. And then I got home, my autistic one. I got home and I was like, "Hey, you broke my chair." He's like, it just kind of happened." I was like, and he was like, "Oh man," that's what he said. I was like, "You broke my chair. I'm sorry." He's like, "Sure, kid." Yeah, he broke it. He wraps up in a blanket and like leans way back and when he's playing on the computer. And it was old. I mean, it was older, but it was comfy. It was comfy. I had to get some for this one. I had to get some arm cushions. These things are nice, by the way. They're like $15 on Amazon. Yeah, I should put a. Aye, Captain. I should have put a link, and you guys could use my affiliate links. But this is really nice. Super cool. I love those. All right. Do that cold air intake. I haven't looked at the video yet. I don't have Discord open, and I'm afraid I'll explode my computer if I do. We're gonna plant oats because I think we could plant oats. Can we plant oats? Chickpeas, rice, barley, alfalfa, cotton grapes. Yes, we can plant oats. So we're planting oats. Let's get to planting. I bet you it does go whoosh. Anything on sale we need? Nope. It goes whoosh. Gotta get our green card out. With the big old Ford. Do I color coordinate my implements? No. Sometimes. Sometimes. On this playthrough, I'm playing like mixed. Because we have Ford, we have Caterpillar, we've got Case, we've got a green cart. Can't remember if this one is in front or behind. I can't remember. But sometimes I do. Sometimes depends on if I sign a contract with the dealer or not. Just depends on what I'm role playing. Sometimes I do. The two easiest brands to do that with are John Deere, of course, because there's a ton of John Deere mods, and then hang on. And then the Case New Holland stuff are like the two best ways to do it, yeah. But there's getting to be more and more stuff. I mean, you can kind of do it with a lot of stuff now, especially if you get third-party mods. If you get a bunch of third-party mods and that kind of stuff, you can do it. Look, I just so happen to have a whole bunch of junk sitting out here. That I can fill my cedar with. Oh my gosh, it was just so conveniently there. I've literally I've left it there since the last time I used this thing, which was like 4 weeks ago in real time. You like my captain hat? Who likes my captain's hat? You've learned how to drift an all-wheel drive car. I wouldn't recommend drifting at all. Listen, as the adult in the room, I'm gonna say let's do things to minimize your risk of injury. But hey, you do you, boo-boo. YOLO. Yes, we love your captain's hat. I know. I look like the radio man on the Titanic. Oh, so speaking of, this is completely unrelated, but really cool. So the other night, I went down this YouTube rabbit hole. I was doing some like ancestry stuff, just out of curiosity. I was just kind of looking at DNA. I started with I opened up my ancestry account, started looking at that, seeing if there's many updates, and there really hasn't. Without them wanting me to pay $199, which I'm not doing. So I used ChatGPT, and using ChatGPT and the public records I have of my family, I was able to trace. I do have DNA. I was able to trace back. So my last name. So my dad's side of the family, I was able to trace it back to my great grandpa. Is it I don't know. I lose track. Anywho, he was the one who immigrated here to Michigan, directly to Michigan, immigrated from Prussia. At the time, it was Prussia. That's how long ago it was, the Prussian Empire. There was a huge wave of German immigrants back then that all moved to like the same area. So that was pretty cool. Traced him back through ChatGPT. The only thing is his name's Wilhelm. And apparently he was 106 years old when he died. So we don't know about that. I'm a little questioning whether or not the birth and death dates are a little off for Wilhelm. YouTube will slap me if we're related. All right, so that was my dad's sides. On my so that's my paternal. Paternal, is it? Yes. So my dad's paternal side. So my family name or my surname we trace back to them. After that, it's like the mid 1800s. Really can't find any other information without going to Europe. It's just not public record. ChatGPT said I would have to go to the town that he came from and find like church records. More than likely there are records in the church. The church is very good at keeping those records of like births and deaths and marriages and all that stuff, but they don't they don't make it public. You have to make a request. Need a sip. And then on my dad's maternal side, we went back. Now that one was pretty cool because my great, I don't even remember. I mean, how many greats ago it was a colonist in Massachusetts. I actually did find that. Found a picture of him, or a hand-drawn portrait, which was really cool. You're gonna supercharge your turbocharge, dude. Then it would be super turbocharged. But that was really cool. So he lived in Massachusetts in the 1700s, and it was that we don't have the immigration records, or none that ChatGPT could find. So pretty sure that's pretty neat. Father's side to, so what, after a little more research, came from Lithuania. Yeah, so my family today is actually Poland. It's right on the Polish-German border. It's Poland and now after World War II. It was never Poland up until World War II, which it goes to show you the lines that were drawn during World War II, right? Automatic. Okay, everything's on auto. Yes, I am a heck of German on a lot of sides. Now on my mom's side, because they're just poor Irish, I can get back to my great grandfather. So my grandpa's dad, I can find him, and I can find his marriage record and his birth record. But after that, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing anywhere. So that one is a mystery, to say the least. And again, it's my grandpa always said we were like dirt poor Irish. He's dirt poor Irish, and like no one had anything. So, I mean, my grandpa had showed me pictures of him and his entire family. I mean, they lived like in this little wooden house with no floor. He had a smock on that his mom made because it was laundry day, and he was playing with a doll because it was the only toy he had. That was my grandpa. He was poor. In fact, when he married my grandmother, her dad, or her grandpa, who took care of my grandma, looked right at my grandpa and said he'd never amount to anything. He's just poor Irish trash. So, this is what they told him. This is what my grandmother's family told him. So, pretty interesting, right? So on my mom's side, there's just nothing. Nothing at all. And then my grandma was in the custody of her grandparents, because her parents were awful, and so we really like, that's it. My mom's side like stops a couple generations back. Nobody knows anything. Now my dad's side, we could do some digging. It was pretty fun. It was a good time. I had a good time doing all the searching. All right, this captain's hat is hurting my head. Like I said, I had to cut the back because it's for kids. It was the only one. It's the only one I could find, and I wanted to find one. So we're putting the Oliver hat back on. Oh, that's so comfy. The Oliver hat is so comfy. It's a good hat. But what else is new? What's up with this thing's gonna struggle to pull? I love the sound of that Ford, man. I love it. Just throaty. It's tough. It's strong. It's a beast of a machine. So the game I was playing when I first started was, it's on Game Pass. It's called Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Came out on Game Pass today. Sound like an Alco engine. I literally don't know what's in it. I couldn't tell you anything about. Where's Jay? Jay Hedeker would know because his family has one of these. Oh, I didn't make that turn that great. Come on. We probably shouldn't plant uphill. I probably should go. I don't want to because I'm gonna have to turn a lot. I think I can. I think I can. Versatile uses Cummins. I think I can. Because it'd be nice if FarmSim put that, like the... It'd be cool if FarmSim actually put like the engine info, like Truck Sim does. You know, Truck Sim, you could, like, it'll tell you the engine and transmission names. Look at that. Yeah. Then we're gonna have to go the other way. Alco's a railroad engine. Okay, gotcha. I wonder if anyone ever put. I know people put steam engines in tractors, but imagine if someone put a big old like a diesel train engine on wheels. How many horsepower in a diesel train engine? How many horsepower are those things pulling? Oof. They're diesel electric though, aren't they? Aren't most of the trains diesel electric now? The 747 isn't too far off. Very true. Very true indeed. The engine's electric. That's what I thought. So they use diesel to... Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was electric, but they use diesel to charge it. Which there are people who've built trucks that way too. Most are DC. Okay. Someone built a truck. There's a YouTube video you can watch, and they built it out of a diesel electric. It was really cool. Really cool. Yep, picking up what you're putting down now. I got it. So, because we need to steering assist, let's change our working direction to 90. Because it's already slow enough. So if you've never done that, if you didn't know you could do that in Farm Sim, you can change your working direction that your GPS uses. That's going to be a lot of turning though. It's a real headache. Maybe I'll do it on the lower half, that we'll see. I really shouldn't have bought this field. That's what I shouldn't have done. I shouldn't have bought this field. Oh, we're turning out here in the road. Sorry, neighbors. She's a big rig. I pay taxes. It's my road too. You can always get a Colossus tractor with tons of That's all right. It's fun to struggle. It's fun. It's fun to struggle. I like to struggle. It's my favorite way to play video games lately. Honest. I love to struggle. No tutorials. I don't, nothing. Just struggle. I'm telling you, it makes games way more enjoyable. It does. And you have to realize that you're gonna miss stuff, and it's okay. But like No Man's Sky, I haven't been really looking up anything. And that game is a huge. It's huge. It's fun though. The gas station simulator. So that's what I was playing the last couple of days. It's fun. Thank you, by the way. But I was playing it last couple days. I've about beat the base game. So, I don't know if I'm gonna buy any DLCs because I really don't know how different they're gonna be. Games like that are fun, but eventually it's just, you just kind of are doing the same thing over and over again. Again, Farm Sim's not a whole lot different, but at least with Farm Sim, like, it kind of changes. But now I wish, my wish is that Farm Sim would implement more stuff that is like mini games. Because Gas Station Simulator is just kind of a compilation of mini games. So you do these mini games to run a gas station. And it's pretty fun until you've done it 1,000 times. Then you're kind of like, ugh. But Farm Sim, I wish Farm Sim would implement stuff like that, like changing oil filters. Like I wish they would implement stuff like that without losing what's Farm Sim. You just kind of add it. And the prime example is the fishing. I'm excited for the fishing because it'll give kind of a little change in the way things are done. But the fishing is kind of got me a little excited. Get it next time on sale. Yeah, I wouldn't pay full price for it. Don't forget though, there's 2 free DLCs when you buy it. And it doesn't tell you. There's the drive-in DLC is free and the party DLC is free. And it's on the store page, so if you go down to the content, those are the 2 free DLCs. I didn't know about those until today. But yeah, they're free DLCs that you can get for the game. All the rest of them are paid. There's like 4 paid ones. And there's a new one that's coming out soon that lets you run an RV park. Farmer's Life's getting another DLC. But again, the game is fun, but the DLCs, they're not really a whole lot different. They're kind of the same thing, just with a little different flair. So I don't know if I'm gonna spend money on them. The base game's fun enough. Once you play through it, it's kind of like, okay, I've got my fill. What else? Like I said, No Man's Sky and that. That's pretty much what I played. And then I played Farm Sim on Monday. During Klein's stream, I worked on Farm Sim. That's all I've played this week. That's it. And I really haven't watched anything either. Sat down for dinner tonight. Dinner was awesome. Flossie cooked up some homemade egg rolls. And then we had some vegetable fried rice. Delicious. And then she bought these sauces from Aldi. She bought a Korean barbecue sauce, a Japanese sauce, and like a spicy Asian sauce. They were all delicious. How do I want to do this? Sorry, I got distracted for a second. It was so good. Yeah, no, well, it probably is, but it didn't have names. So let me tell you about food, gang. Cruise ship food. Oh, I was like in heaven. It was so good. We had the first night we were there was prime rib. So I had you go to the dining room and it's like you get an appetizer, like a soup or appetizer. It was like 4 courses. So I had shrimp cocktail. I had and then I can't remember what I had after that. I really can't remember. But then I had prime rib. Oh man, it was so good. And then Flossie didn't eat all hers because it was this giant piece of prime rib. So good. And then some like real horseradish. Oh, so I ate like mine and half of hers. And then there were some potatoes and broccoli with it. And then for dessert, I had some kind of custard stuff. It was delicious. So that was the first night. The second night we had all you can eat Mexican food, which costs a little extra, but it's really not that bad. And so we had all you can eat Mexican. And it's, you just sit down, they have like all these different tacos and burritos, and they're street tacos and street burritos, so they're much smaller. And which is nice because like you can get like different types. And usually they'll bring you 2 at a time. So like I had like a tilapia taco, and then had another with chicken, and then I had a burrito with, it was, and then you had like chips with all these dips, and it was awesome. It was really good. Second night, well, that's the second night. Third night, we had Japanese steakhouse on the ship. They have like a hibachi. Best meal we had. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. The best hibachi I've ever had on an Italian cruise ship. No lie. The chef was awesome. He was funny. Very skilled. The food was delicious. Best one. And then the last night we were there, we went to the steakhouse. And I had a ribeye, which was okay. It was okay. The food was okay, but it was not like, I wouldn't call it spectacular. Icon of the Sea. No, I was on MSC Seashore. MSC Seashore. And then during the day, the cafeteria, the buffet, cafeteria, whatever you want to call it, it was open. And tons of food. Like, ate all day. Same with breakfast. They're very, so for breakfast, they're very casserole heavy. So they have like these breakfast casseroles. I mean, you can get eggs and bacon and all the normal stuff, but they have tons of these like casseroles that I have never heard of. And they were delicious. Dessert, ice cream. I literally ate. I gained like 5 pounds. I gained 5 pounds in 4 days. Only cruise comes from Celebrity. My in-laws used to take Celebrity cruises. They really enjoyed the Celebrity cruises. I've been on Royal Caribbean, and that was 20 plus years ago. Carnival, which was okay. Carnival was okay. And then MSC cruises. MSC is an Italian company. It's a little different than Carnival. They're a little more hands-off. And I don't know if you've ever, like, I've never been to Europe, but if you ever talk to people that go to Europe, like waiters, like it's different. Like the style, it's a little different. So I feel like the cruise ship kind of emulated the country of origin. They're a little more, I call it adult oriented. There's not a lot of hand holding. Very similar to like German map, like Farmer Andy, or like you have to read. So there'll be all these instructions, everything that's included with the cruise, how everything works, and you're expected to read it and understand everything. Again, it's a little bit different way of doing it, where like Carnival kind of holds your hand through everything, because I don't know how to say it. It's a much more Americanized cruise line. So Carnival has great food though. The Carnival ship we went on had a Guy Fieri's burger joint, which was amazing. They made these fresh smash burgers. They were awesome. And then they had the Blue Iguana, which was like a taco bar, and it was amazing. And then they had the buffet and other stuff too. More geared towards adults. Yes. MSC didn't have a lot of kids, but we went to this, they have this private island. It was awesome. We had Caribbean barbecue on the island. That's what was on the buffet. It was a little different. It was okay. I'm not a fan of it. They had jerk chicken on the island, and that was probably the best, some of the best food that we ate the whole time we were there, taste-wise. The jerk chicken was amazing. But the ribs and stuff like that, they were cooked. It was like Caribbean barbecue, which I've never really had. It's a little different. I'm not really a fan of it. Not a huge fan. It was good though. Oh, I thought I ran out of fertilizer. What else? If you're ever in Nassau, Bahamas, and you go to this place called the Bearded Clam, yes, that's the name of the restaurant. It's called the Bearded Clam. So Nassau is famous for Senior Frogs, or whatever that is. Don't go there. I'm serious. Don't go there. It's just kind of, it's overpriced. It's super busy. It's just, I don't know. Not a fan. So there's this other one not far from the port called the Bearded Clam. Now, it's a hole in the wall. It's this, I mean, it's literally an alley, and on each side of the alley there's a bar and a restaurant. And you sit out in the open. There's no air conditioning. Like, it's, and so 6 of us went there. We ate, and we had, let me start. We had pomp fritters. We had these dips. We had a bunch of, then we had their fish tacos or shrimp tacos. It was big giant pieces of fried shrimp tacos. All different. I mean, there's tons of food. And then we drank for hours. Everyone was completely smashed by the time we left. Everyone, all 6 of us, we were all pretty lit walking back to the boat. I couldn't tell you how many buckets of beer, how many mixed drinks. I mean, it was a lot. The entire bill for all 6 of us was only $200. That was it. And we ate and drank for hours. I mean, we just told the waiter, just bring us whatever. Like we were like food wise, we're like, hey, just like bring us this and we want to try this. He was awesome. His name's Big Ben. So, funny story. The waiter comes up, you know, he's talking to us. He's really chill, kind of that bohemian attitude, very laid back, very chill. No, we lost. Sorry, I said that earlier. You must not have been listening. It hit 33, not 21. But no, I put it all on 21 and we lost. So he comes in, we're like, hey, what's your name? And no lie, I mean, people, this again, it's a little different world. So people around, you know, all this kind of stuff. And he, as loud as could be, he goes, they call me Big Ben, with his Bahamian accent. And he goes, but only the ladies get to call me that. To you guys, it's Ben. That's what he said. Oh God, he was great. He was great, man. He hooked us up, but again, $200, which was nothing. That's nothing for, I mean, we ate and drank for hours. Oh, he was great. So yeah, when we left him a really good tip. I mean, almost half of what the bill was. And he came over to us, he goes, if you're ever back in Nassau, he goes, you come by and ask, he goes, you ask for me. Yeah, he was a really cool guy. And they don't have a public bathroom. Like I said, it's kind of a hole in the wall. And the girls had to go to the bathroom, and he was like, he came over, he's like, shh, don't touch. He goes, we got one. So he went, he had the barkeeper, who was a lady, take the girls to the, I mean, because I think it's probably like a, you know, it's just a mom and pop joint, but it's called the Bearded Clam. Went to a glory hole. Yeah, we may have. Called the Bearded Clam. All right, I gotta get fertilizer. How do I want to do this? Oh, the food was delicious. The food was really good. Really good. I don't know. Do I have solid fert in storage? I don't. I do. 12,000 liters. Okay. I do have solid fertilizer in storage. Let's go get it. All right, buddy. Take care, man. Thanks for coming by. Have a wonderful weekend. Miss you already. Damn, it's already 9 o'clock. Jeez. Time flies when you're telling stories. But it was a good trip. Had a good time. Good time. Been helping the kids with college apps all week. So in the state of Tennessee this week, almost all in-school states are free. There's a few private institutions that aren't, but almost all your in-state schools are free to apply, which doesn't sound like a lot, but every school charges $50 to $75 for an application. So, this one's lime. This one's liquid fertilizer. Is this the solid fertilizer? Yeah, that's the solid fertilizer. So big savings because we've applied, or he's a, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 schools in the state that he's applying to. So that's $250 of savings. So pretty substantial savings. So we'll see. And then he's got some out-of-state ones that he's working on too. Just a couple. It'll just be 2 out-of-state. Yeah, 5 schools. Applying to 5 schools. Two of them, 3 of them are pretty much guaranteed. The other 2 are not guaranteed admissions. 3 of them will be. So we have some safe schools or matches as they call them. And then we have some, MIT is one of them. Yes, my son is applying to MIT. The likelihood of him getting in is whatever the acceptance rate is, which I think is like 2%. I don't know. I can't remember. 4.7%. So the acceptance rate to MIT is 4.7%. You never know. So out of every 100 people that apply to MIT, 5 get in. That's tough. That's pretty tough. But like Klein was saying last night on his stream, the market, the college market is a buyer's market because there's less kids. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So he's applying there. Another school is Georgia Tech, which is a really good computer school. It's pretty selective too. Georgia Tech is very selective. What else did we look at? We looked at University of Texas in Austin, which is a very good computer school. But it's kind of far away. Doing the work, going to class part, doing my work part, money well spent. Yeah, I can see that. Allie, hello. You and Nori are watching? Well, hello, Nori. You missed it. Here, I'll do it. Oh. You and the kid are watching. Check it out. It's my captain's hat. We'll put it back on. It was hurting my head. I had to take it off for a minute. You can see me in my captain's hat. Welcome to the stream. Gosh, it's already 12 after 9. This hat is so tiny. That or my head is just huge. It's probably because my head is big. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's really tough. So his grades are great. His ACT is stellar. His awards, recognitions, scholarly stuff is all great. He's written some good essays, but what he's really lacking in is the extracurricular stuff. He doesn't have a whole lot of extracurriculars. He's not really a sports guy, so he never did any organized sports. And to be honest with you, where I live, there's really not a whole lot for kids outside of sports. There's just really not. He was in like chess club and that kind of stuff, but then it got canceled because the academic sponsor retired and no other teachers would take it up. But then again, you have people knocking down the door to coach football. There's just really not. There's not a whole lot of stuff. Iowa, good party school. Yeah, my first year of college was that way too. I really didn't have to try in high school. It was just easy. Straight A's, easy. And so when I got to college, I just I didn't make the switch very well, so that first year was like a real struggle. Because I never had really studied. I never really had taken notes. I never really had been challenged academically. Never. All through school. High school is high school is 99% just showing up. It's I mean, just show up. All the partying. Oh yeah. Me too, because I like to party. Or I did. Now I like to wear funny hats. And talk to strangers on the internet. You're not strangers, you're just friends I haven't met yet. That's what Scooter says. Alright, it's hurting my head again. Well, everyone has a look. You want some ice cream? Oh, man. I actually was craving ice cream the other day and went out. There's no ice cream in the house, but we do have pudding. We do have pudding. And after I'm done streaming, I'm going to have some tapioca pudding. I'm going to have some tapioca. I don't need it, but it's going to be, that is what's in my future. Tapioca pudding, and I was hoping to stay up tonight. I'm already feeling it. Like I said, all week I've been really tired. I love ice cream. Ice cream is one of the greatest foods ever. Wish more people were willing to have interactive dialogue with each other. What do you mean? Michelle, the only thing that I know for certain is that you just, well, you can't go searching for engagement. And then again, if you have to search for it, it's not the engagement you want. That's the only thing I know. The internet's a weird place. And there's this really good book. It's called the Let Them Theory. That's what it's called. It's called the Let Them Theory. And you could read the book, but in summation, it's You just let them. You just let, outside of like a few things, you just let people be who they're gonna be, and you take the positives, and that's all you can do. That's all I know. Pudding is not ice cream. No, it is not. But it's a very, very good close second to ice cream. I mean, it's kind of like ice cream in the, I mean, it's similar, but I love pudding. Pudding is great. And I'm out of, like, the best thing with pudding is you get like some vanilla wafers, and then you just like, you dip, almost like chips and salsa, but with pudding. Now my fat's coming out now, right? You see the rosiness in my cheeks talking about that. So you get some pudding and you get like your cookie of your choice, and you dip it in the pudding, and then it's got that crunchy and sweet. Oh, yep. Makes me happy. And I'm out of cookies. The ones you like coming damaged. Pudding is better. I agree. Pudding is, I don't know. Ice cream is kind of like my premium. I wouldn't say it's better. A close second. It's strange how the ones I like come in damaged sometimes. The puddings or the ice creams? At the store, you mean too? I don't know what song it is listening to. The boiling type of pudding with the ease of, yes. Or like the premium custards. Like I had one on the cruise ship. It was like a custard, and then the top I had this sugar stuff, and it wasn't what you're gonna think it is. And then what they did is they caramelized the sugar, and it was almost like this crispy kind of sugar, and it's not the flame one. It's I can't remember. It's some kind of French name or Italian name. I can't remember the name of it. Oh, but it was so good because you had like this really thin layer of like sugary crust on top that was crunchy and sweet, and then you had the custard, which is a more like a very firm, almost cheesecake-ish, but not quite as stiff as cheesecake. I can't explain it, but it was delicious. It was delicious. What was I doing? Oh, changing the music. Yeah, yes. Now I've had creme brulee. That's what I said you guys were gonna say, but it's not creme brulee. It was called something else, and it's close, but it's not quite, because creme brulee, you know, they light it on fire. But this one was something different. I remember I talked to the waiter, and he said it's not quite similar, but not quite. Not quite creme brulee. That stuff's good. They ever made it in front of you? All bricked up talking about food. Well, you know, that's what happens. Food is like that. But I've had creme brulee. I've had it where they light it on fire right in front of you. It's pretty cool. And this is similar, but it wasn't. It was I don't know what it was. I don't know. Ice cream. Yes. Or flan. Has anyone ever had flan? Why you gotta be so negative? Sid Kadeep? Why you gotta be so negative? Why you gotta jump in here and throw that negative energy out here? Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Ain't nobody got that kind of hate. Flan is good. Said shit tractor. Coming in here all angry. See, that's the problem. Got it. All that negative energy in the world, man. People, all kinds of negative. Just be happy. It got deleted. No, it wasn't. So what? The moderators deleted it quick. Yeah, you probably didn't see it. Yeah, he said my tractor is shit. I'll say what he said. That's what he said. Sorry I cursed. If any children are watching. It's a happy space. I like this tractor. Good old North American classic. Love for friends. I just play. I just have fun. I just goof around. I need to be more productive with my video making. I have not had a productive week at all. I was going to. I got home on Monday and I was kind of like, I'm going to be productive. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get this done. And blah. It didn't happen. But hey, what ifs? It's a hobby, not a job. Oh, tomorrow Jump Space comes out. I think. See? More distractions. Oh, crap. Quit, Steam. Or Jump Space. It's called Jump Space. Yeah, it comes out tomorrow. Called Jump Space. Formerly Jump Ship is a mission-based co-op PvE for 1 to 4 players where you are the crew of a spaceship. Transition seamlessly from crewing the ship to on-foot exploration and spacewalks. Explore, upgrade, and survive these intense encounters in deep space together. So I played the demo and it was pretty good. Let's watch the video because I want to. Turn our tractor off. Do this. Pause this. Nope, wrong button. I'm not set up for this. Hang on. I don't have any audio. Dang it. Come on. System audio. Steam. This should work now. Do I have audio? I don't think I have audio. But this is what I want to play. Oh, it looks so fun. Tukey. Goldeneye. Oh, I think it's like Helldivers mixed because everyone controls stuff on the ship. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. I'm jacked. I'm jacked. Let's do it. I'm excited. Can you tell? Yeah, my kid, he'll be playing it all weekend while I'm at work. I'm gonna have to buy 2 copies because he wants, he'll be like, he'll grind to like level 100 before he even get back to work, and I won't be able to like take it all in. And I think it's only 20 bucks. I think it's only $20, or at least that's what the whispers are. It's only gonna be 20 bucks. Early access. It's early access, so it's gonna have its problems, but you know, if you like Deep Rock Galactic, if you like Helldivers, you like co-op stuff. There's so many good co-op games. So many good co-op games out there. Repo, Abiotic Factor. I mean, there's tons of good co-op games if you have people to play with. What else? What else new? I can't really think of anything else. Game related. Oh, Mercedes, but this is how meh I am about it. You know, I was on vacation and the new Farm Sim DLC came out. Okay. There you go. That's how much I think about that one. I mean, it's cool. It's cool enough. I mean, these Mercedes-Benz tractors are pretty cool. I've been watching Klein use them, and they're pretty neat. The reverse drive. We are gonna die. You know, they're pretty neat. You know, but I mean, what, 150 horse? Is that the max? 180 horse. I guess that's manageable. I mean, the Unimogs are pretty cool, but I mean, we already kind of had them as a mod. I mean, they're pretty cool. The trucks, again, for some people, this is awesome. For some people, this is amazing and epic and wonderful. But for me, I'm probably never. Then again, I don't think I use 80% of the DLC stuff. Honestly, I don't. So let's look at the DLCs. The MacDon I use because I forced myself. And it is kind of nice. It is nice to use the Mac. This is growing on me. Mercedes-Benz pack, I may use it if I play the new map that comes out. Or if I ever do like a European playthrough, maybe. The next set pack I've never touched. I'm probably never going to. It's just, I don't know. It's incredibly expensive, hugely expensive. Look at it. I mean, it's hugely expensive. I mean, not really, but it's kind of spendy. Plains and Prairies, which I think is one of the best Farm Sim DLCs ever. I honestly do. This stuff is awesome. I love using this stuff. The LT truck is awesome. I really haven't used this stuff much, but the Ford tractors, love them. And Straw Harvest, which isn't an official DLC. So that's my opinion. And the Highlands fishing looks to be promising. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how they deliver. Yeah, remember when we first played Helldivers, like on launch week? Remember that? when we got the game to work, like when it actually worked. I remember Helldivers was the first game I ever gave a negative review on Steam for, and then went back and changed it. Because at first it was kind of like you couldn't get on the server, you couldn't play. When you would play, it would crash, and it was so hard. Oh my gosh, it was so hard. We were just getting murdered on the creek back then. People have no idea. They have no idea how hard it was at one. But now it's awesome. Now it's awesome. No Man's Sky, another game. Early access or first release, complete trash. Complete trash game. But 10 years later, one of the best video games you can own. Truly is. No Man's Sky, what it's truly lacking, I think would make it probably one like up there with Minecraft, is that it doesn't offer the mod support. You can get mods for it, but modding No Man's Sky is a little different because it's a live service game. So, but 10 years of content, 10 years of updates. The game is huge, it's beautiful. It's one of those games I think everyone you just want to play. And then you play it for a while, then you don't play it for a while. But everybody has their games. Everyone has their favorites. That's the joys of video games. There's just endless amounts, endless possibilities. Got Big Roy half price early on this piece of something. Okay, good. Yeah, man. I'm trying to think of some other sleeper games that were kind of complete trash, but now they're really good. Cyberpunk had a really bad launch, if I remember right. Just had a lot of, like, it was tough. But now Cyberpunk is great. Yeah, nothing else is coming close. Oh, Flossie's going to bed. Yeah, Cyberpunk. Witcher. I mean, when The Witcher first launched, it was kind of... Besides Battlefield. I haven't played Battlefield since, man, it's been a while. Sorry. I really played Battlefield a lot on PlayStation 3. And that was really the last time I really ever played it. I mean, I've touched it here and there because the kid plays it, but I don't know. Battlefield, Call of Duty. I don't know. It just, for me, they're just, I don't know. It's just not fun. I like playing like the story. Like I like playing like the single player like campaigns on those because they're pretty good stories. 2042. Is anyone even playing on the? I mean, I guess there's still people playing 2042. I don't know. And I'm not good at it, so like I'm just not. Like I don't have the reaction time to play competitively. And I swear that stuff is just rampant with cheating, man. But there's so like every game is rampant with cheating. So speaking of consoles, how long's the PS5 been out? $2020. So the PlayStation 5 is that's 5-year-old technology. 5. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. In terms of computer technology, it's already antiquated. And again, I think that's one of the huge setbacks. Yeah, that's tough because everything that's getting developed now. You had the Pro release last year, so yeah, it did improve a little, but I don't know. But then again, with computers, it's that way too. Like you can actually look up, Steam will actually publish it. Like Steam does hardware surveys. So you actually can just literally look up Steam's hardware surveys. Last one they did was in August of 2025. So let's see. The most used video card, if I'm looking, is the 4060. That's the most used video card for Steam users. Let's look at it. So, yeah, so like, and the 4060 is, when was the release date on the 4060? 4060 was released in 2023. So that's a couple years old. 4.5%. Oh no, I'm looking at that one. Why would they not put this in order? Well, it's not the 4060. The most used GPU is the 4060 laptop for Steam users. 5% of all Steam users playing 4060 on a laptop. 8.9%, 7% other. There's still people playing DirectX 9. Still people on DirectX 9 systems. 8% of all Steam users use DirectX 8 GPUs and below. Yeah. It says right here, 8.13% of all Steam hardware, it's people on computer, use a DirectX 8 GPU or lower. So that's 8%. 8%. I know, I stare off it. Sorry. I thought you went to bed. Sorry. I'm looking at numbers. I get enthralled. Sorry, it's just crazy. Yeah, so the 4060 laptop and then 3060 and then 4060. Let's see how many percent of users use it. Only 0.38% of Steam users use a 5070. Less than 1% 5070 Ti, 5080. It's crazy. Then again, you can't get the damn GPUs. So even in computer gaming, 5080. I thought I said the 5080. 0.38% use a 5080. Let's see 5090. Because who can afford that thing? I can't even find it. Now my eyes are crossing. There's so much stuff. Yeah. That's what's nuts. Is you build like we actually overbuild our systems. But then again, just because you can play it doesn't mean you can play it. I remember I played 5090 price is kind of reduced. I played World of Warcraft on a laptop for years. I mean, in minimum settings. I played for years minimum settings because I never future proofing. I never could afford any other kind of PC other than like an integrated like I just couldn't. And I mean, and then the first time I ever played World of Warcraft on a real computer and I got to max out the settings, I was like, oh my god, this looks so amazing. You know, this looks so amazing. I was just, yeah. 6-core is still most common, right? Or 5090s better than 7 series? Yes. In terms of raw power, yes. The 5090 is kind of the king when it comes to raw power. Yeah. So again, I think the problem with high-end PC gaming is once you get used to ultra graphics and 4K or even greater, you're just kind of like, I can't go back. I remember the first, and this is not that long ago because I don't have 4K. I play in 1080. I still haven't upgraded to 4K. But the first time I ever got like 144 hertz monitor, I was like, whoa! Like, this is so cool. I'm still far behind. The first digit was better, the bigger the better. Are you talking about the AMD 7000 series? Or are you talking about the... Does NVIDIA make a 7000? And if they do, I don't think that's a video card for gaming. It's probably a video card for applications. Ultra wide, yeah. Apples and oranges, yes, I believe so. So AMD's is... So there's the 7000 series, and then NVIDIA is the 50 series. AMD integrated, yeah. That's what I always had, was AMD integrated graphics, or Intel integrated graphics. Which the crazy thing about integrated graphics now is if you get like a super up-to-date integrated CPU today, you can run a lot of stuff with it. Klein has showed that with his little mini systems. You can play games. You can play a lot of modern games on an integrated gaming system. Now, you're not going to max settings, and you're not going to play them in 4K, but you can still play them. Sorry, I just noticed up there. I woke up for you and then he said whoosh. I hate when I miss things in chat, because sometimes it's not on purpose. If I don't ever reply to anybody, it's never on purpose, gang. It kind of scrolls. And I have squirrel moments. 99, so you don't need a 59 or 49. I know, but we want one. I don't need a 5090. Want one. Because in 5 years, it's going to be really nice to have a 5090. Like when I camped out in the parking lot of a Best Buy to get this 3070. At the time, I was like, yeah, this thing's awesome. And now I'm feeling like I'm feeling the guy driving the old car. Then again, it really doesn't matter what you run with Farm Sim. It's so poorly optimized that you're probably only going to get about 40 FPS on anything you run. Once you buy equipment and play a map that's, has some decent detail. It literally doesn't matter. You could run the Whopper from War Games and you're still only going to get probably about 45 to 50 FPS. At least me. I don't know. As soon as, like when I first start a save, 60. But the minute I start adding equipment, start putting down placeables, the longer I play a save, the worse my FPS gets. I'm out of fertilizer. Dang it. Nobody said anything. Now we have a whole strip of field. No fert. Oh well. 60-70s from the video. Sweet part. Yeah. So I was looking at the improvements. So I have a 3070. Too strict. Yep. We'll spray. I'll run the sprayer later. It probably won't take a whole lot of fert, but I'll still run it. With the crop sensor, because I feel like it improves your environmental score a little bit. I could be wrong. See, I have a 3070, and I don't know if upgrading to a 5070 is really worth it. I don't know. But I'm going to. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to do a 5070. I want to build a 4K gaming room. I want to play in 4K. 14, yeah. I want to play in 4K. I want 4K high refresh rate monitor. I just want it. I don't need it. I just want it. Your World of Tanks counts being deleted. I haven't played that in forever. I used to play World of Warships a lot. I haven't played that in a long time either. I uninstalled it. Because World of Warships is one of those games, like once I start playing, again, 2 days later, I haven't done anything. Because I've just been blowing up people's battleships all week. Yep. Yeah, but the strain on my system for Farm Sim is pretty intense. Then again, it's so weird. Have you ever like like I'll start like getting stuttering, and like the other day I was playing No Man's Sky, and like it was really stuttering. So I pulled up like my system info and I was looking, and like nothing was being utilized. Like the GPU was at like 25%, CPU was at like nothing, and I'm like, why am I getting such horrible frames? I never could figure it out. I just saved and restarted it and it was fine. But I think a lot of times I jump between screens, and I don't think, even when you do borderless or any of that, like even when you change, it's still stuck. Games don't like it. There's games that don't like for you to have more than one screen running. I'm at a point I need a new CPU. Yeah, I'm getting there. Getting there. Like I said, 3070, it's not bad. Yep. A nice X3D chip. Gonna get some beefy RAM, and I know it sounds crazy, but I'm going with 64. I think I'm going with 64 gigs of DDR6000 RAM. Oh, I'm gonna run into the telephone pole because a 4 terabyte M.2. I'd get bigger, but the bigger ones start getting really pricey. 4 terabyte M.2 is pretty affordable. Generally speaking, I'm not saying. What else? I don't know what size case I'm gonna get. I don't know if I'm gonna get a mid tower or a full tower. I like building in full tower. There's all kinds of room. So much stuff now is very affordable. Like your CPU cooler, $80. That's for a liquid. Like that's for a 300. That's for a 360 liquid cool. It's pretty good. What's up, Jay? How you doing, buddy? No, it's not horrible. Not saying it's horrible. And I didn't know the difference. Like I never knew the difference between a 60 hertz and a 44 hertz. I didn't know. And then like all my other two are 60 hertz. And it's really, really noticeable with screen movement. Like when you move around, very noticeable. The higher the refresh rate, it's very nice. Very nice. It's like a steak, right? Steak is good, right? Steak is usually always good. But when you have a really good steak, really nice. Jay, what's up? Jay, what engine do they put in these Fords? Is it Cummins? We asked earlier, you weren't here. Is it a Cummins that's in these Fords? 2 J's in 2 minutes. Sounds like a party. People passing the J's. Earlier in the stream, I did, and we were talking about the engine that's in the Ford, and I said, I know who would know. It's just one big party, baby. You probably can tell me with the startup sound. You ready? Name that tune in one note. I don't have my game audio cranked up, so it might be hard to hear. If I remember that game show, Name That Tune. Does anybody remember that silly show? Cummins. Okay. I did, didn't I? I liked the Gong Show. The Name That Tune couldn't be real. I honestly, to this day, I don't think it was real. I think Name That Tune is as real as the moon ending. There's no way. I don't think there's. Then again, maybe we're just that disconnected from classical music. But they would name the most obscure songs that I have never heard of, and still to this day have never heard of. And they would play like two notes. It'd be like burr, 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 and they would be like, "That's, the something symphony." Blah blah. And you're like, "What? Who?" This is the 970. Which one is this? The 976. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Like I said, I think Name That Tune was rape. I don't think it was ever real. Good one, Michelle. I've been planting this field for 2 hours, and we're still not done. We need a bigger planter. And we need a bigger seeder. I was hoping one was on sale, but there's not. So we're gonna have to. We need a bigger seeder. This is the last stream where we use this. I guess Plains and Prairies pack it is. Gosh, that thing is huge though. 25.6. That's so big. Multi-fruit planter. 14 liter 6-cylinder. Nice. Multi-fruit Kinsey, yeah. We can do I could do this. This Valtra's a little bigger. It's only 11 though. We'll keep the eye. We'll keep our eye out. I can't talk. I'll keep my eye out. I would like something that's. I don't want something that's like this huge. I mean, it's nice to have. It is. This is nice to have, but I don't want to go 25 meters. Like 18. That's what we need. We need something like that's 15. But this thing's ugly. I mean, let's just be honest. This thing's ugly as sin. Amazon. 15, 12. Yeah, we want something like 15, 18 meters. But it's not hideous. Yeah, that's what I like the wings. I would love this one. This would be the perfect one if it would have one more section. Because this is what, 9.1? So that would be like 13. Yeah, that would be right at 18. Like if you did one more section on each side. I wish it came with one, like you could get one more section on the same. I just like the tank. I like this. I just like that cedar. I like it. Oh no! Is it past your bedtime, princess? gets to bed. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. It's time for me to get off here. Sounds like a Raz giveaway. Oh, dude. Later, Jay. Good night. Here. We're gonna look at mods real quick. Still tired. I don't blame you, man. You're talking to the. I've worked night shift for almost a decade. I know how you feel, brother. Let's go look at Cedar mods real quick before we have a good night. Good night, Michelle. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good weekend. I'm digging the song, man. Let's see. Nope. How big's the John Deere? 12.8. It's a little bigger. 12.8. It's a little better. That one's kind of pretty. Jay, what are you doing? Don't do night shift, kids. No. You give Jay a big old heck yeah, Jay. Thanks, brother. Thanks for the 10 super chat, man. Thank you. Everybody give Jay a big old heck. Do drugs instead. Bad advice from this crew. Let's see if we can find a North American. Fix this one. Ooh, there it is. Look it. We nailed it. I mean, it's not really North American, but it kind of looks it. 18 meter right there. Might need to after this mess. You guys cutting tonight? 2 a.m. Oh, we can put it in any color too. It's a Hotzenbeekler. I've never heard Hotzenbeekler, but listen, I've used this before because I remember. It's called the Terminator. You see? See? He's like, look, he's looking right at it. We're gonna call it Arnold. Yep. Let's install that. The Hotzenbeekler Terminator 18TH 1400. Come with me if you want. No, he didn't say that. John Connor. Kyle Reese said, come with me if you want to live. Sorry. Look at this thing. 30 meters. That's a honking big thing. Hotzenbeekler. Who makes Hotzenbeekler? That's 12 meters. I think we've settled on the Arnoldator. How big is this sport goal? That's it. I like this. This is a nice one too. All right, we got the Hotzenbeekler. The Hotzenbeekler. I wanted to see if we had. That's what I was wanting to look at. The legacy. Do we have a seed tender yet for these refillable pro boxes? I just love the way these look. I just love the way those look. Is there a tender yet for that? The Herzenbacher's Austria. Yeah, dude. Perfect. Scooter, what's up, buddy? We're about to log off. There's Schultz's. You made it just in time. I was just getting a new seeder because we're tired. I've been planting for 2 hours. So we got for my future work, which I'll probably do off camera. We have the Hotzenbickler tournament. We're calling it the Arnold. The Arnold. We're calling it the Arnold. I was trying to. Is there a Pro Box seed ticket? No. That would be cool, though. If we had like that, these would lock on. Have you guys ever seen it? I'm sure you've seen it in real life. It's like a trailer, and you put the boxes on, and then the box is like the hopper for your like. That would be cool. I mean, I know you can manually do it. Now move it. We need a tender. I'm just trying to see. I haven't looked this. I mean, I don't think there's anything else that need. That was really it. Vegetables. I have not done. I have like at all since Farms came out. I really need to do like a veg. I really need to force myself to use it. All right, night, Goldeneye. I'm about to log off, buddy. Fine's doing Hofburgman. I'm hoping with the Highlands, like the Highlands map comes out, hoping I could do some smaller stuff. And if that doesn't work out, I think I'm gonna force myself. I'm gonna force myself to do some smaller, less American farming, so that I can enjoy more parts of the game. Because I feel like I've been doing the same thing for a year. What are you gonna do with the rest of the day? I have no idea. You know what you can do? You can say that you spent your day watching El Capitan, watching the captain of Farm Sim. That's right. You were watching the captain. Captain, my captain. Just talk out his rear. Thoughts on Iowa Plains View? I like it. No, I have to get off. I'm tired. I'm like I said, I think I need a vacation from my vacation. Watching the radio band, it shows us. Oh, you said radio band, and so it got me thinking. And I went on this tirade about my family and researching my lineage, and I didn't even tell you the whole point of that story. Big surprise. So the whole point of that story was that I didn't know that my grandpa, so my dad's dad, my dad passed away when I was little, 2.5, 2, 3, I was 2 years old. So my dad died when I was 2, and his dad died when he was just 6 or 8. I can't remember exactly. But my dad was just a little kid when his dad died, right? So the fact that I'm alive, fingers crossed, that's not curse of the universe, because like on the male side of my family, everybody gets taken out. So I didn't know, I never really knew my grandpa. I never knew my dad's dad. And my dad really never knew his dad because he died when he was little. So my grandpa served in World War II. He was a radio operator with the Army Corps Engineers in World War II. And he was a Morse code expert, according to his service records. Didn't know that. And now I know. And I wouldn't have known if ChatGPT didn't do the looking for me. So there you go. That was the whole point of my tirade an hour and a half ago that I got distracted by. And we've gone full circle. And we thank you now, Jason. Thank you for bringing it all back together. All right, everybody. That's it from the old captain. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, and thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Go out into the world, do positive things, make it a better place for everyone. Good night. Good night, everyone. Thank you. And if you haven't, hit the thumbs up button on the way out. If you haven't. And maybe I'll get a video done at some point. Who knows? But we'll be back next Thursday. Survivor starts next Wednesday. All right. That's enough chit chat. I could literally just talk and not do anything all day. All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Yeah. You gonna hit the button? I'm talking to an imaginary robot. I want one. All right, bye.